Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hold the Ball. Hope you guys are well. Thank you again for tuning in, for joining in. If you do, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff there. I've got a video here that has to do a lot with appreciation, and that's headed towards the coach. DJ, hit that intro. Alright guys, here we go. Andrew Webster. Yes, this is to do with the game against the Storm. Now, for those of you who didn't see the press conference at the end, I just want to say it was nothing short of just mature. It shows you that we have a coach who has a good head on his shoulders, cliches all around, but you understand what I mean. Just a very calm, cool, and collected person. Now, during the post-match conference, some of the interviewers were asking questions about the calls and the stuff in the ref. And without trying to say too much here, Andrew Webster basically said, nah. It wasn't that. It was different opportunities. Now, obviously, granted, he did make some, statements on the Dylan Walker incident, and I think sort of touched on perhaps the Raymond Smith knock-on. But generally speaking, he wasn't a coach who looked to blame refereeing decisions, except, he didn't, sorry. He was very much inclined on just calling it the way he saw it. And what he saw was missed opportunities defensively, some offensive misses, and obviously a whole heap of injuries as well. If that does not tell you who Andrew Webster is as a person, then I don't know what will. Before, obviously, 2022, the season's end, there was rumors about us looking for a new coach, and lo and behold, it was Andrew Webster. And for many of us there, a lot of you guys are probably thinking, A, who is he? B, what's he going to bring? And C, here we go again. It was not the case, and hasn't been the case. Now, granted, I'm not Nostradamus. I cannot predict the future. We do have a game against not desperate, but, a very good Rooster squad over Mount Smart. So, there's still that left there, but the early signs for our season thus far has been very, very positive. And when you get a coach like Andrew Webster, who refuses to look at the officiating like yours truly, and not just myself, many of us Warriors fans collectively through different various platforms on social media have voiced and expressed our outrage at some of the officiating that was on display. When you have a coach who just doesn't look at that and wants to look at the key factors that contributed, to our loss, aka practice, not putting it into motion, basically, I suppose, in a roundabout way, you realize that this coach here, I'm telling you, he said he wants to stay here for a long time. I am absolutely enamored. I'm in love with the presence that he brings, the confidence, the maturity, and just the strength. There's a real certain strength about Andrew Webster that he brings that we have not seen in quite some time. Believe you me, ladies and gentlemen, we all know about the forever going merry-go-round of coaches, right? From Kearney to Elliott, right? Through McFadden to Brown, right? There's been a plethora of coaches who have come, who have gone, and yet at the same time, it's just left us as fans wanting more. What I saw on that press conference was a coach who means business, a coach who's a tactician, a coach who's not going to take any excuses, and a coach who wants the best out of the players no matter what. I saw a coach here with philosophy that has been shone out and been shown through the way we play, next man up mentality. In other words, whoever is down, the next man up will come up and do as good a job as a regular starter. Obviously, as I've said before in the past, you can't compare players, but you get what I mean. The philosophy still stands. That is an absolute credit to who Andrew Webster is as a man, as a coach. And as fans, we need to, and I'm sure we are, very appreciative of his style and his approach to the game. There is absolutely no other way I can really say, there's nothing else I can really add to this apart from that press conference when we were fuming with our knives and pitchforks and knives and forks. Well, pitchforks and knives. He wasn't. He looked at the players and he said, basically, that there was opportunities that we missed. These opportunities where players should have been more accountable, and that's the reality. If we take off the red glasses, if you will, red meaning rage, angry glasses, you realize that there were some missed opportunities. Now, granted, you can't help injuries, and that didn't help us in the second half, but ill discipline, right? Some key moments, perhaps defensively. Yeah, look, it is what it is, right? However, in saying that, again, kudos to the Warriors for playing against the Storm. Looking forward to the game on against the Roosters. I'll be tuning into Sam Rivell's channel tonight as we watch the Sharks and the Cowboys, so please tune into that. Follow and subscribe to him as well. Next week as well, I've got some planned guests as well as we head into Magic Round, which I'm going to. So again, follow me in my vlogs. But I just want to commend Andrew Webster and his stance. And when you have many coaches, quickly before I go, when you have many coaches who love to point at the ref, love to blame this, love to blame that, we have a coach who stood up and said, well, you know what? Unfortunately, our players should have probably been there at some moments. And I think that says a lot about who he is. And it says a lot about the club, right? The players. We're moving forward. And I love this. And that's all I want to say. Give me your thoughts. But yeah, take it easy. See you guys next time. And just remember, hold the ball. Go the Warriors. Go the Wars.